you know that she's entered the room. A great soul. And so her book, Giving God a Good Time, is just loaded with the enthusiasm and the excitement of showing Spirit exactly what we need to know. So I liked the food and the fellowship. It was pretty good too. And we're appreciative of all of you who attended. And I don't have the final accounting, but it's over 1,000 for the lighting, Pat. Mm-hmm. So that was a good event. So we'll have better illumination as we film for the center here. So we're excited for that. To life we bring our attitude. Our attitude directs our thought and expression into manifestation. We're sort of that ongoing. Frequently I bless my mother for instilling in me as a child this following Albina quote: "All you bring to life, Sonny, is your attitude." And from the time I could talk, which I didn't start talking until I was 3 because I had 3 older siblings. And my father always said, you never learn to shut up once you learn to talk. And that's why ministry was a perfect calling. Well, today I want to share with you that my attitude is on target. It's clear, it's loving, and it's very, very me. Our founder and author of the Science of Mind textbook and creator of Science of Mind and Religious Science, Dr. Ernest Holmes, notes, mental healing is subject to the exact laws of mind and spirit and is accomplished by correct knowing. The knowing is a mental attitude toward the truth. It is the truth which makes us free, and it is the mind which knows the truth. So we are called and held responsible to everything that's moving through this mind. I like to think of it as a clearinghouse. We're responsible. We are a mental sieve. And what we tell ourselves, we will become. So be very careful when we start talking to ourselves. Now, writing notes is okay. I love them. I post them on my car dash. I post them on my shaving mirror. I put them all over. And you've heard me say many times, Reverend Michael says, wouldn't it be nice if all those notes that you post were in one spot? And it would be, especially when I go to put a lesson together, because they're in the kitchen, they're in the laundry room, they're in my bathroom, in the office, at the salon, in the car. So I spend 45 minutes running around getting all my little Post-its so I can get all that stuff I want to talk about. But I'm working on that. I'm working on that. And the truth of it is that exercise is good for the body. We know the truth, for it sets us free, and it truly does. When we are standing in the integrity that we are, filled with it, we know what's right, we know what's not right. So when we come true to ourselves and live in that energized state, we are our authentic self, using the authentic mind, the one mind. We all use that mind. And we reveal the perfection and clarity of our thought. It's ours. We are that sieve. We are that funnel for good. The truth is that which is. Truth never has anything outside of itself. Truth is a reason, truth is the cause, and truth is the power in and through everything. The Spirit of truth is written and is within and teaches all that we need to know. I firmly believe that when we hit the planet, that we are already filled with everything we need to know. We just have to unwrap the gifts. Some of us, it takes a little longer. Some of us may never get it, and it's okay. We're all on the path together, recognizing the greaters, recognizing the lessers, and loving all who we meet on the path. Attitude is paramount in validating and supporting a joy-filled life. And what we can do is leave behind the old judgmental way of thinking, that which serves no purpose, and allow the fears to be trash canned. And all of that stuff that doesn't work for any of us. When we get out of that, when we unclutter it or stick it in one basket and toss it, then we're living in the clarity and the truth that is ours. As we slip into an attitude of gratitude, we declare and affirm and know that life is a joy because each and every one of you make it that way. You carry that good to the table of today. You carry that good to wherever you work, whatever you do, whoever you're seeing. You carry that joy. And that's one of the things I always love about Lynn Smith. She carries that joy. Her smile, the very essence of all that God is, she is. And I so appreciated your treatment today. Thank you so much. As we love our way into life, we cultivate an attitude of friendship toward everyone and everything. The one who has learned how to love all people will find plenty of people who will return that love. It's reciprocal. You cannot hold on to it. It must be shared. It must be given freely without restriction. It's the way the law works. Both Jesus and Moses said, love your neighbor as yourself. These two great spiritual teachers considered loving yourself as important as loving God and your fellow man. Some years ago, and I might have shared with this story with you, when we were building our home, there was kind of on a side hill. Well, not kind of, it is a side hill. We cut in 7.5 feet to build a house, but anyhow, there was 3 lots. And the left one, the right one, and the center one. Okay, the individual that purchased the center lot thought he was going to have this wide, wonderful, expansive view. Well, the house on the left was built, our house was built, and he got kind of puckered about it because it was ruining his view. Well, we had kind of I won't say an altercation, it was an opportunity for discussion. And what I know from this is that had he wanted that view, he should have bought all 3 lots and built in the middle, but he didn't. And that's okay too, because he turned out to be a wonderful neighbor, and they just sold their home. And I miss them. I miss them. They were great neighbors. They truly were. And we formed a nice relationship. And any of you know that have been to our home know that we have a very steep driveway. And every now and then, getting that can up, the garbage can on Friday night up the hill is, but now and then it would be in its place. And I always thank Bob Ochapenti for that. It was great. So we know that as we honor and respect and appreciate every person on our path, even those we might have some kind of a opportunity to share different opinions, but respect those opinions. And like our friend was saying that, telling us that her husband just retired. He was a minister for 50 years, and his wife was sharing the other day, you know, we have moments of intense fellowship. And we know that times we do have intense fellowship. But there's a reason for that. It's all part of that learning and that scheming. Self-respect is necessary in making life a joy. Self-respect is reverence for your true self, the God within, your energy, your essence, your goodness. So I challenge you today to begin today. A new day. It's a new day to create the joy and the life that is yours. Spirit requests of you to express more of your beauty, more of your peace, more of your love, and more of your energy. So what I want to share with you and urge you to do, reach beyond the comfort level. Walk to, I can go this far, and then I get cut off in filming. But someday we'll have a wider stage and I can go clear over here. But for right now, I have to go there. So we do have parameters. We do have parameters.
Yeah. Okay.
Am I in it okay right now?
Actually, I can.
Okay. I give Andy such a bad time.
See, now you can go over another foot.
Hey, won't that make me happy? Pretty soon I'll be walking the floor. Well, as we share this beauty, peace, love, and power, and we reach beyond the comfort zone, like I mentioned, but we come home to your own power. You come home to that power. You come home to that energy, that essence that is your divine self. And that is the presence of spirit within you, as you. I want to share with you as I conclude that life is a joy. And you, Michael, you, Roxanne, you, Drew, you, Andy, each of you, you beautiful beings, you make it that way. And my lesson ends in love.